Hi, welcome to the podcast by Dr. Sushma Singh. Let us start our conversation on the topic functionalism. Parsons' view on educational system are similar to those of Durkheim. According to Parsons, two critical issues are paramount in the context of education in society. The first is that of the internalization of commitments and capacities among children in classrooms for adult roles. Here, the school class may be treated as an agency of socialization through which children are motivated and trained to perform adult roles. The second is the allocation of human resources within the role structure of the adult society. He recognizes the role played by various socialization agencies like family, informal peer groups, and others in molding the young by the society. He lays importance on the school class as a focal agency of socialization that begins with the entry of children to first grade and lasts till their entry into the labor market or marriage. According to Parsons, the school develops commitments and capacities in individuals that are required for future role performance of individuals. Commitments include commitment to the implementation of the broad values of society and commitment to the performance of a specific type of role within the structure of society. Capacities include competence or the skill to perform the task involved in the individual's role, and the role, responsibility, or the capacity to live up to the other people's expectations of the interpersonal behavior appropriate to these roles. Parsons maintains that the school also serves as an allocation agency that prepares human resources and allocates them within role structure of the society. He observes that completion of a high school is increasingly becoming a norm of minimum satisfactory educational attainment by any individual in society. Also, the performance or achievement of a child in elementary school determines the nature of college courses. Thus, the educational system works as the first socializing agency in the child's experience, which institutionalizes a differentiation of status on non-biological basis. In early stages of schooling, the achievement of a child is measured through assessment of two components, cognitive and moral. Cognitive component is related to the intellectual ability of the child in terms of written language and mathematical skill. Moral component are related to the responsible citizenship behavior within the school community. This includes respect for the children or teacher, cooperative behavior with classmates, and good work habits, etc. During early days at the school, children do not understand that achieved rather than ascribed characteristics are the proper basis for most societal rewards. School convinces them that they would be evaluated on the basis of the achievement and makes them understand that there is a basic consensus on what constitutes achievement in the larger society. In early years of schooling, children often deal with a single teacher who takes the place of mother or parental figure for them in school. The teacher often remains affectively neutral, treats all students as equal, and follows the rules and regulation of the school. Parallel to the socialization process experienced at the school, students tend to develop relationship among their own peer groups. The socialization process among peers is different from the family and the school and offers a field for the exercise of independence from adult control, and also provides alternative sources of reward. Functionalists are criticized for their perception that the educational system operates as an integrative mechanism of the society and treat all children equal. These criticisms arise from the critical theorists who argue that the educational system is a medium of the ruling elite and not representative of the entire society. According to Collins, the functional role played by education in fulfilling the needs of division of labor is criticized as an aggregation. There is no evidence to prove that education supplies knowledge and skills necessary for occupations. Only a minor part of the expansion of the education in advanced industrialized countries directly serves the demands of industry in terms of the skills, training and knowledge. Most of the occupations involved training in the job itself, and employing organizations provide their own training. Further discussion along similar lines by conflict theorists is presented in the next lecture. Here we want to close this lecture. Thank you so much for choosing this podcast.